Yes, you lot, welcome back to the Louis Talks Footy channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list of Manchester City's current squad, having a look at where they're going to be next season or what role they're going to have in Man City's team next season. So the top tier is the spine, so they're going to be in the spine of the team. Then you've got starter. You would have thought these lot would be starting it every week. Rotation, so they're going to be rotated, obviously. Squad player speaks for itself, and obviously sell. So we're going to dive straight into it. The first player on the tier list is Ryan Aït-Nouri. Now, I was so excited when this guy came into the team. I've seen him, obviously, at Wolves and what he did for them. He's been in the Premier League a fair bit. So I was really excited when he was coming into the side. Obviously, left back's been a weak position for Manchester City historically. And I really was excited for this guy to come in and make that position his own. This season, it's not really happened for him. Obviously, he had a bit of an injury, and Nico O'Reilly made that position his own, and he's kind of nailed that down now. So I don't really know where to put Ryan Aït-Nouri. I'm probably gonna slap him. I'm not gonna slap him. I'm probably gonna put him in rotation for now. I'd like to see him rotated because yeah, he's not a guaranteed starter yet for me. He's still a little bit suspect defensively. Um, yeah, I'm not totally convinced by him, not totally sold. But I know his quality. I know he's a really good player. So yeah, listen, Ryan Aït-Nouri going in rotation. Nathan Ake, right? This guy, obviously, amazing servant for the club. I love Nathan Ake, one of the most underrated players the Premier League has seen. Obviously, did an amazing job at left back in the treble winning season. I absolutely love this guy. But right now, he's playing through flipping injections in his knees. He's injury prone. He's getting on a bit. Yeah, we need to get rid of this guy. I'm so sorry. He cannot be in the squad next year, I'm afraid. Max Alleyne, this guy came in. We pulled him back off loan from Watford just before the Brighton game when City picked up two injuries to Diaz and Gavardio. Um, and the first couple games he came in at Brighton, Exeter, I thought he looked really good. You know, I like Max Alleyne. I think he's calm. I think he's composed. I think he's a great player. But if I'm being realistic, he ain't City's level. Maybe he could be in the future if we put a little buyback clause in his contract if we sell him to Watford, because he was one of the best players at Watford this season. So I don't know. Maybe we could do something there, but right now he ain't good enough. And I think we're gonna have a fair few centre back options at Manchester City. So yeah, we'll stick him in sell as well. I'm afraid. Yeah. Bernardo Silva, this guy. People have had a lot to say about this guy this season. I'm a big fan of Bernardo Silva. Obviously, he isn't the player that he was. The player that he was would have been spine 100%. Um, I think everyone loved Bernardo Silva in his prime. He was so good, so tricky, so difficult to get a ball off. And that's what we loved about Bernardo. He knows the system inside out. He's the club captain still. And a lot of players are going to want him to be sold. Sorry, not players. A lot of fans are going to be wanting him to be sold. For me, I don't want this guy sold. I really don't. I'm gonna slap him in squad player because I feel like you need these kind of figures in the changing rooms that have been there for a long time that know the system well. If Pep's gonna stay another year, that is. Um, this is if Pep stays, right? Because if Pep doesn't stay, I think Bernardo goes 100%. But yeah, I'd like to see Bernardo as a squad player. To be honest, I think he will go in the summer. He's been saying he wanted to go for a fair bit now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes. Oscar Bob, again, I love this guy, but it's selling it. It's sell. Really think Oscar Bob's talented. I feel like he's got a lot of criticism this season. I think he obviously broke his leg a couple. What was it, last season or maybe the season before, towards the end of last season? I don't know. He broke his leg, had a big injury. He's not looked the same since. But again, this guy is so quality for me. I really, really like Oscar Bob. So it's difficult to put him himself. He's obviously an academy product, but yeah, it looks like he's going to Fulham this transfer window. So yeah, 35 mil I think it might be for Oscar Bob. Obviously pays for Guehi. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Bettinelli. So this guy is third choice keeper. What can you really say? squad player. Ryan Cherky. Oh, let me. This guy is a bit inconsistent for me. A little bit inconsistent. When he's on form, he is on form, and he is one of the best players in the world. When he's firing, but that is if he's firing. Yeah, Cherky. I love you, mate. I absolutely love you. I think it's going to be starter. This guy, yeah, he's got some magic in his boots, and I think he needs to be starting next year, to be honest. Definitely. Donnarumma, this is our first spine, 100%. This guy is City's best goalkeeper ever in terms of, ability, shot stopping. I think he's underrated from playing out from the back. He's not really made any mistakes that I can think of off the top of my head massively from playing out from the back this year. But what I can remember is a lot of world class saves where this guy saved our arse. Without Donnarumma this year, there's a few matches where the scoreline would have looked very much worse on Manchester City without this guy in net. So, yeah, credit to this man. He's absolutely smashed it this year. I love him to bits. I'm so happy we signed him. So yeah, Claudio Echeverri, or Everechi, I don't really know how you say his name, to be honest. I probably should have looked at that before starting this video. Yeah, listen, this guy is on loan currently. Oh, bollocks, I should have put a loan thing in there. All right, I've added a row called loan. You could put Max Lane in here as well, to be fair, but no, I'm putting Echeverri in here because I don't want to let go of this guy just yet. To be honest, I feel like it could be one of those. It probably is one of those where City are just going to flip him for profit. I would not be surprised at that if that was the case, and it probably will be the case. But I quite like him. From what I've seen of Echeverri or Everechi, I'm just going to call him flipping Claudio, might as well. He looks decent. He looks energetic. He looks like he makes good runs. He was on loan at Leverkusen and didn't get any minutes, and I don't think City were happy with that at all. So I think now he's on loan at Girona. I might be missing on that one. That might be wrong. So correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I quite like him. I'd like to see what he can do a little bit more before we decide to sell this guy, because he's a young lad and he's got talent. So let's not jump the gun and sell him straight away. Right, Mark Guehi. This guy is gonna be. Oh, this is a tough one, because Diaz and Gavardio. You know what, lads? I'm gonna stick my neck out here and say he's gonna be a starter. And I think he's gonna start over Gavardio. I'll be totally honest. I feel like he's gonna come into City. Pause. I feel like he's gonna come in and sturdy up this back line for us. For between now and the end of the season, and I feel like Gavardio doesn't struggles to get his place back off this guy, because obviously Gavardio's injured until the end of the season, minimum, I think, with a broken leg. So listen, Mark Guehi, I'm gonna put you in the start and put my faith in you, my friend. Erling Haaland, oh, mate, some of these lot tell me that they want to sell Erling Haaland. What are you talking about, City fans? Come on now, spine easily every day of the week. Can't even believe that that's a debate. Obviously, Haaland is the spine. He's one of the best players I've ever seen, in terms of goal scoring and efficiency. He really is great. I honestly love this guy. So yeah, you can't argue with that at all. Um, yeah, listen, Haaland 100% in at the spine. Jack Grealish. This guy is on loan at Everton currently. He's done quite well this season. There's no way that he doesn't get sold. I think City want 50 million for him. Whether we're going to get that or not, I do not know. But yeah, Jack Grealish, mate, amazing servant for the club again. But right now, you're going in at sell. Jeremy Doku. Love this guy to bits. Absolutely love him. I think he's amazing. I've not seen someone at City with his kind of ability to beat a man for, I don't think ever. Like this guy, the way he beats a man is incredible. He's electric. He's ecstatic. He's unreal to watch. He's so exciting. I honestly love this guy. The only problem is this inconsistency, and it is a problem. It's a big problem with Semenyo coming in as well. It might be a difficult one for Doku. It might be difficult. Maybe we start playing Cherki on the right and Semenyo on the left. I don't know, you know. Don't know. I'm stuck between rotation and starter. I'm gonna say starter because I like Doku. I have faith in him that he's gonna come really good. So yeah. James Trafford, right, listen to me, hear me out on this one. Obviously, he's an amazing goalkeeper. I'd love to have this guy as my second choice goalkeeper instead of Donnarumma. But unfortunately, that's not the way football works, and it's probably going to be a sell. This guy needs to carry on playing football. He needs minutes. He deserves minutes for his career and what he's capable of. So I'm happy for this guy to get sold. I really want him to go on and do well at another club because it's just a shame that Donnarumma came in on a free transfer and then took this guy's number one spot. So James Trafford, you're in sell. That's not a slant on James Trafford. I love him, but yeah, right now, mate, it's Donnarumma starting. You're gonna want minutes, which is rightly so. Johnny Stones. Yeah, this guy, yeah, he's gonna have to be sell again. Love John Stones, legend of the club, treble winning season again, absolute blinder. Um, but yeah, he probably should have been sold last summer, if I'm being totally honest, maybe even sooner than that, because this guy is so injury prone and it's a bit of a liability at the moment. So yeah, Josko Gvardiol. Yeah, I mean he's got a broken leg right now. This season, City's defense hasn't looked great at all this season, really. Um, and I think Gvardiol's looked a little bit shaky at times. You know what? Maybe I should put Guehi and Gvardiol both in rotation and they can both rotate. Unless he wants to play Gvardiol at left back, which I'd be happy with, and move Gvardiol onto starter. Because I really like Gvardiol left back. You know what? Right now I'm going to stick them both in rotation. They can both rotate. Calvin Phillips, Jesus Christ, if we can sell this guy, please get him out of the team. Like, realistically, this guy needs to go. Yeah, if we can sell Calvin Phillips, please sell him. When this guy first came to Manchester City, again, pause, off the back of the Euros that he had, I was flipping excited for this guy to join. I thought he was going to provide some competition for Rodri. You know, I really liked him. Um, it just didn't work, did it? Jesus, it really didn't work, and definitely time to move on if we can sell him. Kovacic. Let me just have a flipping look at what Kovacic is doing. So obviously Kovacic is injured. Don't know. I don't know about this guy. I feel like we sell him. If we bring in the likes of an Anderson, we've also got Nico G. We've got Reinders. You know, we've got Bernardo, who I want to be a squad player. I feel like we have got midfielders, and maybe we make one or two more midfielder signings in the summer. Obviously he's injured right now, but yeah, I don't know. I never really thought he was really up to Man City standard, to be honest. Kushnov, I love this guy to pieces. You know, I really like him. I think he's great. I think he's got great potential. Um, yeah, I really like Kushnov. I can't really say too much negative about him. It's going to be rotation. Again, I feel like he does need to get game time with these guys. I think next season, you know, questions need to be asked about whether Kushnov starts some games and, you know what I mean, Premier League minutes. I like him. I like Kushnov. I really hope he stays because I think he's got a lot of potential. So, yeah, Kushnov, rotation, mate. Manu Akanji, it's got to be sell again. It's got to be sell. I'm just looking at this flipping list. There's a lot of players that we're going to be selling. Maybe this is too much now. We'll have to take some of them out. But yeah, Kanji's on loan right now. I think it might be at Galatasaray or Inter. That's where he is. Um, yeah, not a massive. I don't know. He's on loan, isn't he? So I rate we just sell him at the end of the season. Antoine Semenyo. This guy looks amazing. I'm really excited for this guy to keep playing at Manchester City. I'm excited to see what he's going to do next season. I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of this season. I think he's really good. I really like him. Starter. Define Mukasa. I think we stick him in squad player because we can't just loan all the young lads out. But yeah, not seeing too much of this guy. I don't know. I don't even know what to. Yeah, don't know what to say about him, to be honest. Yeah, squad player. Maybe integrate him a little bit more next season. Yeah. Other than that, don't have too much to say about this guy. Nico Riley, though, I do have a lot to say about this man. So Nico O'Reilly has become a regular starter in the squad for Manchester City. People could say he's had his breakout season this season in terms of drilling down that left back position as his own. I really like him. I really like him. I think he knows the system really well. I think his IQ levels are really high. I think he's one of the most footballing, has the most footballing IQ in the whole team. Every time this guy gets on the ball, he looks like he's one step ahead of everyone else around him. He looks like he knows what when he gets the ball, he looks like he knows what the opposition are going to do before they even do it. And he rarely makes mistakes. For such a young lad, he's absolutely smashing it. Can I put him in starter though? Can I put him in starter? I feel like for what he's done right now at City, I can put him in starter. And I think maybe Nori comes in a little bit and maybe does rotate with him a little bit. But I think the main man at left back the next season has to be Nico O'Reilly unless we sign someone new. Yeah, Nico O'Reilly starter for me. I really like him. Really like him. He's been a spine at City this season. So yeah, next season we'll see what happens with him. Because he's not a left back naturally, but we know what Pep Guardiola does. And don't know if Pep Guardiola's going to be sticking around yet, to be honest. So we don't know. Nico Gonzalez, this guy's smashed it this season. I feel like we're really missing him now with the injuries picked up. But yeah, I really like him. He's without him again, I don't know where we'd be this season. So yeah, for Nico G, I'm gonna have to slap him in starter again. I mean, obviously, don't know what we're gonna do in the summer transfer window yet, in terms of centre mids. I feel like we could sign Anderson or maybe like an Adam Wharton. I don't really know. But yeah, Nico G, as of now, is a starter. Has to be. Nunes, I'd like us to sign a right back in the summer. I really would. And for that reason, rotation. Unless he comes into the midfield, I don't really know. He's been massive for City this season, absolutely massive. So yeah, definitely putting him in a rotation has to be, has to be. Yeah, we're not going to flip and sell him, or he's not. I don't think he's going to be a squad player. I think he's earned his right to have minutes in the squad from this season. I like him, so yeah, rotation for me. Phil Foden. I really think we need to start asking questions about Phil Foden. I really do. I'm sorry. We obviously love Phil Foden as City fans, but he's too inconsistent for me. He really is. Like, he goes missing in, I'd say, 50, 60% of games. He really doesn't impact games much. I fear he's going to become a little bit of a purple patch player as well, to be perfectly honest with you. I fear he might become a little bit of a Rashford, for United, where he had the purple patches and, you know, I, I don't know. It's hard to not put him in starter. It really is. But again, we don't know where he's going to be. We don't know what's going to happen in the summer. So this is really difficult. I should have picked a flipping easier tier list to make because this is hard. Starter or rotation? As of right now, he has to start. As of right now, he has to start because I'm looking at the other midfielders we have. I don't like him on the wings. I feel like he's not as good on the wings. So he has to be in the midfield. Right now, he's a starter. But Cherky's also a starter. And I've also got Doku and Semenyo in starter. This can't be right. Oh, I don't know what to do here. You know what? You lot tell me in the comments. You lot let me know in the comments because these lot are never starting together then. You can't play Cherky, Doku, Semenyo and Foden. And the one that I drop right now is Foden. I'm sorry. It is. The person I drop right now, if you have to start, you can't start Doku, Cherky, Semenyo and Foden. And the person I'm dropping is Foden. I'm sorry. It is. Tierney Reinders, he's not convinced me enough. Really hasn't. He really hasn't convinced me enough. So it's going to be rotation. We had to start giving him more minutes. But yeah, don't really know what else to say. I don't know. He's just been too inconsistent for me. He had a really good cameo against Wolves on the first day of the season. We know he's got goals in him. He's got a very good eye for goal. We knew that when he came over from AC Milan. But yeah, it's going to be rotation for me for Tierney Reinders. Victor Reese or Victor Heiss. Don't really know how you pronounce his name. Yeah, loan. Keep him on loan. I feel like the centre back options we've got in Gavardio, Diaz, Kushnov. How many more centre backs? Gavardio, Diaz, Kushnov, and Guehi. Yeah, that's 4. I don't know. Maybe we need 5. So who else do we bring in then? Maybe we bring in another centre back or something. I don't know. Maybe Victor Rice actually comes back in as a squad player. I mean, we spent big money on him. Was it 40 mil we spent on Victor Rice? Yeah, listen, bring him back, squad player. Let's have it. Because these lads are defo getting sold. These centre backs, you know. Stones, Akanji, and Ake, they're going surely. So yeah, we need 5 centre backs minimum. Let's have a look. Rico Lewis. I don't want to be too harsh on this guy. I really don't. I like Rico. You know, we've got the same trim. In fact, I don't think we have the same trim, but everyone tells me I look like Rico Lewis. So let me know in the comments if you reckon I look like Rico Lewis. I don't see it personally. We've just both got curly hair. But yeah, Rico Lewis, very good player. Again, footballing IQ is very high. I feel like he knows Pep's system very well. I feel like it's the same with a lot of these academy lads because you know the Pep Guardiola style of play has been implemented throughout the academies. So yeah, I like Rico. I really like him, but he has to start playing in midfield. We can't play him in defensive positions, which is what we've been doing for a lot of the time. So yeah, it's difficult. Rico, squad player. Has to be squad player, I'm sorry. Rodgers, right. Oh, you know what? This is so hard, you know. It's so hard. Because I don't think he's spine anymore. He can't be. I don't think he is. I'm putting him in starter. You have to start Rodri, don't you? We can't put him in flipping rotation. No, we can't do that. Can't do that. Ruben Diaz, spine. I really like Ruben Diaz. I think this season he's looked really good. You know, people might want to argue with that. A lot of people say he's really overrated. Other Premier League fans, I love this guy. I think he's really good. I think he's a leader on the pitch. I really like him. I can't really, yeah, I can't complain. Savinho, it's between sell and squad player. If we can get 70 mil for this guy, like Spurs wanted to offer us, sell him, bro. But I don't think that's going to happen. But let me have a look at the forward options we've got right now in the team. So we've got Cherki, Doku, Semenyo, Haaland, but he's not really a 9 at all, so doesn't really count. Who else we got? Yeah. Oh, I think we can stick him in squad player. I think we can stick him in squad. Where's he gone? Where's he? Oh, there he is. Stick him in squad player. Right. Maxaline, we've already done this guy. I don't know why he's in here twice. Just move, mate, move. Oh, Omar Marmoush as well. We also have Omar Marmoush to think about. So how many forwards have we got here that could play on the wings? So we've got Churks, Foden, that's 2. Semenyo and Doku, 4. And yeah, Marmoush, 5. Let's stick Marmoush in rotation. Don't know why he's got the white background on here, but yeah, well, that looks like it's my tier list. You lot rate this tier list whatever you want. I think this is going to be public for you lot to go and try it as well. So I think it's Man City 2025-26 tier list. And obviously these are the positions. Yeah, I'm happy with that. To be fair, let me have a little look. So we've got Ake, Elaine, Bob, Chafford, Kovacic, Grealish, Phillips, Stones, Akanji, and Sell. I don't think anyone can really argue too much with that. Loan, Echeverry, Everechi, however you want to say it. Squad players, Bernardo, Bettinelli, Mukasa, Victor Rice, Rico Lewis, and Savinho. Rotation, Ryan Nori, Gavardiol, Guehi, Kushnov, Nunez, Foden, Reinders, Marmoush. Right, let me just have a little look here. Donnarumma is your keeper, centre back, and we don't have another centre back, so one of them has to flip in start. One of them's going to be a start. Well, I guess they could both kind of rotate, but yeah, I'd be edging this guy in here. Pause. I'd be wanting to stick maybe Guay in there. Nah, I can't do it just purely because the price tag of this guy, and he's been here longer. You don't know if Guay he's going to make the step up. I think he will do, but you never know. Listen, I'm going to leave it at that. You lot can let me know in the comments what you would change, because I'm sure people are going to have things to say about this. I'm not going to get everything right, obviously. But yeah. Listen, you lot, thank you for watching to the end of this video. If any of you have, I really appreciate that. If you have watched the end of this video, comment, tier list, I don't know. Also, subscribe, like, share. I don't know if you can do the hype points. I don't know really how that works, but do it because I think it helps the channel. Yeah, that would really, really help me out. So thank you lot for watching to the end of this video. I really appreciate you all. See you lot in a bit.